What's up, my comic book lovers? This is Chris, and of course this is my channel, We Love Comics. Thank you for taking the time to check out this video. And as you can see, there is a still image here of the new episode of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I actually love watching. But one of the things I like about watching it is, if you pay attention to what some of the things they talk about in the show, it actually gives hints in what's coming in movies and what's going on in the Marvel Universe. So I like to pay attention to certain words that are said. And there's a certain line that's coming up in this particular segment that I'm going to show you that could pretty much tell you where Marvel's going to focus and what comics you should really start looking out for. So, like I've said before, this channel is going to be more about just showing comics. I want to help the comic book community, so it helps those who watch here to be able to get things before other people really go big time into it. I'm proud to do that, and I wish more channels would do that where we work together, but you know what, I can only do what I can. I can't control what everybody else does. So I'm going to show a little segment, and this will qualify under the Fair Usage Act, because I'm only showing a segment of it. So I want you guys to listen what's about to be said. So pay very close attention.
Your heart rate was recorded at almost 300 BPM.
That's very fast.
No. That's inhuman.
All right, now notice what he said right there. If you've been following Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., one of the things they've been talking about in the ending, well, the middle part of Season 2, they're basically trying to give hints that Skye, the woman that you saw in this little clip, that she could be potentially an alien or some kind of super being. And you notice right there, the way that this first half of Season 2 ended was there was this little alien device that Skye, that girl, went to try and discover what it really does. Long story short, the thing kills everybody that it touches, and for some reason it didn't kill her. And you see the part 1 of Season 2 end with basically her surviving what killed everyone else. So, most people thought, well, maybe she's an alien or something like that. Maybe she's a Skrull or something else. But you notice there have been rumors going around that Marvel's really getting into Inhumans. So, of all the words he says about her heart rate, says it's inhuman. So, if you pay attention, you know exactly where they're going with this. So my recommendation for those of you, as far as speculation is concerned, try and get as many of the Inhuman comic books as you can get at this point, because they are really going to focus on that. And one of the main reasons they're basically doing it is financial reasons, because Sony owns the rights to the Marvel's X-Men. So unless they give it up, Marvel can't really do X-Men anymore as far as movies are concerned, or even TV shows. Because as long as Sony makes a movie, I think every 3 years, Sony retains the rights. But once they stop making movies, it goes back to Marvel. So as you could see with the success of the last Marvel movie, that's probably, the last X-Men movie, it's probably not going to happen for a long time. So basically Marvel's saying, all right, we must give up on the X-Men, so they're going to start focusing on the Inhumans. They're going to be a real big part of the Marvel Universe, I really think, starting after the Secret Wars start to begin. So, am I 100% right? Well, absolutely not. I don't work for Marvel, and I don't have any inside information, but if you can kind of read between the lines, you know what to look out for. So, what you guys do with this information is up to you. Those who come to my channel here and get this information and find out it to be accurate and ends up being true, well, they're going to be very glad they visited this site. So, this is part 1 of this video. I got 2 unboxings I'm going to do for you guys because I didn't get major amounts coming in today. So starting this video, we got a little bit of inside information, and then we'll do some unboxings. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, get your hands on whatever Inhumans you can, because that's going to be a big thing in the Marvel Universe coming. All right, guys, next part coming now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, just like I promised, we're going to do 2 unboxings today, so let's start with the first one. The first one is actually my first trade I'm doing with somebody that contacted me, and they sent their particular item. Now, I'm not going to get into what exactly the trade is, and I'm not going to mention the person's name. So, I mean, if they want to identify themselves and what the trade was, I'll leave that up to them. So, anybody that makes any trades with me, unless they specifically say it's okay, I'm not going to give any details out on the trade or any of their information. So, I'd like to keep this private and they know that they can trust, because trust is pretty much what it's all about. So, the only thing I'm going to say is this person comes from Canada, so it took a little bit longer to send this to me. And then, of course, I will have theirs sent straight out. Oh, let's see what we got in here. Alright, they sent me a graded book, and I'm going to be sending them an ungraded book, but that's perfectly fine for the book that they wanted. It was actually their idea. I thought, why not? So, hey, my first trade, and we'll see how it goes, and then I'll go from there. I got a couple other people that are actually looking to do some more trades, so I'm looking forward to those as well. Let's cut this open, and as you can see right here, my cat is very excited about the bubble wrap. They don't care about the actual comic. That's cats for you. Alright, so, that being said, let's get this out and we'll show you guys what it is. Packaged it very well. I'm very happy about that, considering you guys have seen some of the videos of some of the things I've got in the mail. So, we have a comic that is Take Command in Corinne. What could it be? It is The Incredible Hulk number 340, which off-white to white pages, Hulk versus Wolverine. So pretty much, you know, this one's famous for this cover. It was done by Todd McFarlane. And we got a grade of 9.4. So not bad. I mean, I knew when he told me what it was, a little bit lower than I normally would take, but I'm pretty much overall happy with this book. And I'll be sending his comic book in the next day, and we'll be shipping it off. So that is part 1 of this 2-section unboxing, and we'll get into the next one right about now. All right, excuse me. Let's get into part 2. Well, technically part 3 of this. This is the next of the unboxings. Now, this one I'll give a little bit of a background on. This is a Silver Age book. I guess you can consider it key. I'm not sure. I guess you'll decide. But it is a number 1 issue. And it is graded CGC. Now, it shows if you barter with people on eBay, you can get pretty decent deals. And you'll see how much I underpaid for this. The book originally was listed at $269.50 with a $10.50 shipping fee. I go and offer them $1.99 because I figure some people, when they do a Best Buy and then they have the offer, they're basically telling you, well, I don't want to pay, I don't want to get the full price. So basically, I don't know why people do that, because if you're a seller and you buy it now and then you do a best offer, you're never going to get the full price that you're looking for. So that makes no sense to me, but hey, you know, sometimes people just need money and they don't care what they sell something for. But I also see buyers, like they'll do an offer, let's say the comic was $269, and they'll say, well, I'll give you $260. Well, you don't have much wiggle room. So what I did was, I started out by offering $199. He comes back and says $249. So right there, it's already down $20, which would have meant if somebody said, oh, I'll give you $260, you would have lost that amount. Now, I said, when I replied him, I said, $220 is the lowest I am willing to go, and if you accept, I'll pay for it right away. He accepted. So a $269 book, well, $269.50, and $10.50 shipping and handling, I ended up paying $230.50 for this book. And the best part is, I didn't pay one dime because of the fact it was a refund off of my eBay purchase where somebody tried to screw me over. If you ever look out for this person, it starts with a K, but his name is Crazy Comic Guy. As of now, he's got presently 19 negatives in the past 2 weeks, because basically he was selling the previews for Spider-Gwens and didn't sell them and just took off with people's money. But even though it was a preview, once I get to the 29th day of a deadline, and I haven't gotten a comic or haven't heard from people, I always do a eBay search. Well, basically a, whatever they call it, the protection plan. And I got my money back, so basically I used that money to get this. And I think I did much better. So with that being said, let's open this one up. And I will be very happy to show you this. But it also shows, guys, if you negotiate with people and learn how to do it the correct way, you can get better deals than you really think you could. Because never underestimate a seller. Sometimes, you know, they have a mortgage to pay, or maybe they are getting married and their wife says, all right, you got to get rid of all this stuff. I know plenty of people where that's happened, and they just say, all right, I got to get rid of it, so they're willing to make deals. All right, so let's show you what I got for $230. The funny part is, even at the full asking price this person was asking for, I still would have gotten a very good deal on this. But again, like I said, when somebody puts offers, you're always going to get lower. All right, so let's show you guys what this is. So obviously here's the back of the book. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., issue number 1. Now get this. Graded 9.0. So this is a book that came out in 1968, off-white to white pages. For a book that old, I am extremely happy at. This is my highest to date Silver Age book, graded 9.0. And like I said, I paid $220 plus $10.50 to ship it. So it shows if you guys barter, you use your communication, and you talk to the people, you'd be amazed at what kind of deals you can get. Try and find this book for under $300 in this grade. You won't be able to. And the funny part is, I think the only reason it's a 9.0, if you see right there, I don't know if that's supposed to be a comma. Yeah, that's a comma. Never mind. So I don't see anything major except for a couple of ticks right there. But I mean, you're talking a book from 1968, graded a 9, which is basically near mint minus. I'm very happy about that, and I'm especially happy for the price I paid. So get out there, do the deals, talk to people. Communication is key. A lot of people on eBay are so afraid to communicate with people. I am not sure why, but basically the only person you hurt is yourself. So hopefully my information and my videos will help people and inspire them to get better deals, because if you can get comics for cheaper prices, you're going to enjoy more of them and enjoy more money in your pocket to be either get more or put gas in your car or pay your bills or take your girl out on a date. You know, there's infinite amounts of things you could do other than just giving it away to someone else. So, if you appreciate my video and you like it, thumbs up, always show the support. I always appreciate that. Sharing it also helps get my channel out to the world. So, the more people hear, the better the channel will be for everybody. And if this is the first video you've ever seen of mine, don't forget to hit the old proverbial subscribe button and be part of We Love Comics, because we know you do. So, thanks for watching, guys. I always appreciate you guys being here, whether it's your 5th time, 1st time, 500th time. Well, it can't be no times, because then how would you be watching this? So, with that being said, thank you very much. Enjoy your evening.